Hello, my name is Avalon, and this video is for you that wants to make a difference in this world, want to come out with your mission to the world, want to create your own heart business, want to have this feeling that there is something more to life than what you're living right now. Then this video is for you. So I work with a lot of women and men that has this feeling of whatever they're doing right now is not super fulfilling. They have this longing that there's something more, there's something out there that I can't really grasp right now. There's a dream that's bigger than me that wants to come through. I don't know what it is, I don't know the steps to it, but I can just feel, okay, there is something that my soul is really calling for, or my heart, or my stomach, or my head, wherever the messages come to you, however they come to you. So the first thing to be super aware of when you want to start your own company or follow your heart or make a business out of what you love is really what is driving you. Is it a need of support? Is it a need of safety? Is it a need of freedom? What are your core values? What is important for you? Is it growth? Is it love? Is it safety? What values really motivate you? Take some time, if you don't know your values already, take some time to really be clear on what values are driving you. Because I experience that a lot of people, they want to have their own company or want to be self-employed because of the longing for freedom and time. And it's very popular right now to have our own business. It's very popular to be an entrepreneur. And for me, the highest form of success is to be happy in your heart. So whatever makes you happy, whatever rocks your boat, do that. When we are happy, we have the highest frequency. When we are in gratitude, when we are in happiness, when we are in love, we have the highest frequency possible. So really do the things that makes us happy. And for some of us, it is to be self-employed, and for some of us, it is to have a 9 to 4 job. And nothing is better than else. My dear friend and mentor Peter Kelly, she told me one time that something that really resonated with me, that was that it's so easy to take on other people's dreams as our own, to take on other people's mission as our own mission. And so really be true to yourself. Where have you taken on an idea that this is cool, that this is what you're supposed to do, but it actually doesn't feel right to you? Is there any place in your life where you have done that? Then let go of that and be true to who you are. So find out what is driving you. So if you want more free time, if you want more space, if you want more time for yourself, if you want everyday life that is calm for your nervous system, that is the most common thing for women, especially in business, that these are the longings. Except from coming out with your purpose in this world. We all seek our purpose. We all have this longing to find out where we belong and what our gifts are. There is tons of ways to find that out. I'll make another video about that. So really find out, what is your longing? Is your longing freedom? Then be really clear about, okay, if I want my own business to become free, then I have to put up my business around that. So what will make me feel free? And sometimes we misinterpret money with freedom. So maybe how much money do you need to feel free to pay your bills? And then set up your life to earn that. Set up your business to earn that. Sometimes I experience women coming to me and be like, hey, I made this vision board, I want to earn 80,000 a month because then I can lie on the beach with my daughter and just be free. And if that is the case, then if the freedom is what you're longing for, then go for what makes you free. And having a business that earns 80,000 a month takes some energy and some work to put into, so it will not create the freedom immediately that you want. So are you actually committed to put in that work that it takes, or do you just want the freedom? Because then create a life with less responsibilities, with a lower salary, with the things that support the life that is important for you. So that's the first thing. The second thing is to be super, super responsible and clear. So we all have an inner child and an inner man and an inner woman, no matter what gender we have. So our inner man is the one that is really putting up the boundaries, putting up the structure, the direction for us. So if you want to create your own business, it's super, super crucial that your inner man is super sharp and be like, okay, babe, we have 3 hours each day to share our message with the world. So I will turn off all notifications on my mobile phone. I will delete all the apps that is taking my distractions. I will clear my working space so I have space around me. A lot of people is clogged up with so many thoughts, with so much stuff in their space, with so much overeating, overfilling ourselves with a lot of stuff that we don't need. So get rid of everything that doesn't serve you. And that's easier said than done, but we need to make space. If we want something new to enter our life, we need to make space for it. Otherwise there's no space. If our space is cluttered up with so much shit that we don't want, then how should there ever be space for something that we actually want? So get rid of everything that's not serving you and serving the life that you want. And also relations. If you have friends around you that doesn't serve your mission, that doesn't support your mission, that doesn't support your energy, that doesn't support what you are here to do, then why even hang out with people? I think it's Tony Robbins that says that we become the people that we spend the most time with. So the people that we are hanging out with the most, their mindset, their energy influences a lot. So really be careful with who you spend your energy with and who you hang around. And let it be someone that inspires you, someone that cheers you on your dream, that really believe in your dreams. Because I see it as this in my Love Leader program that I have each year. I teach this growth model that we all start as a seed. So any idea, any dream you have, start as a seed. And this seed is super fragile. It just comes, it taps on your shoulder, it comes from the universe, from where you believe it comes from your imagination. I believe it comes from the universe, that the universe tap our shoulder and say, hey, I choose you. Pokemon, Pikachu, I choose you. So, our dream tap us on our shoulder, choose us. This seed is super fragile in the beginning, so don't share it with any hawk, with any wild animal that just want to tear it apart. It can be your parents, it can be friends, it can be whoever that doesn't have the belief, that maybe have killed their own dreams, that maybe has killed their own magic wonder and has given up on their dreams. So therefore they don't want you to succeed in yours. So really be mindful with who you share your seed with, and nourish it and water it every day before you let it see the world, before you share it with anyone else that is not 100% protective and supportive of it. Because when an idea is new, it's super fragile and it feels so vulnerable to share it with people, and other people's insecurities, other people's fears can interfere our space so fast. So really be mindful with who you share your seed with, and your energy, your time. So if you're in a place right now where you feel like, okay, I don't have any money to invest, I don't have that much energy, where should I start? Then the first step, the first place to start is to really be clear on your values and your why. So why are you doing this? What is it that drives you? What is it that create that spark in your eye, that spark in your stomach? What are you so passionate about that you can just share about it forever? What were you excited about as a kid? Ask your parents, what did I like to do when I was a kid? Really be curious on yourself, on what it is that drives you, and then put all your attention and focus into that. And most people's problem is not that they don't have enough energy, that they don't have enough time. It is that they spend their energy and time on stupid shit, scrolling Facebook, scrolling Instagram, talking with people that, and I don't say that it's stupid to talk with people, but if you are self-employed, if you have your own company, if you want to make things done in this world, it's super important that you are very aware of what you use your time on. So, for example, set your intention for the day before you take on your phone and scroll your mails, see what everyone else's agenda is for you. Because especially in this technology world where notifications everywhere, people can reach you in a second. People can reach out in your mailbox from all over the world all the time. So there's enough distractions. So really have some schedule every day that really serves you and your mission. So that could be to not look at your phone in the morning before you have set your intention. What's important for me? What is important for my business today? What needs to be done? Exercise, move your body. So your body is the most, this what took a long time for me to really understand, and my body can only do stuff when my head understands the reason to do it. I very much function like that, and maybe you do as well. So when it really hit me that I'm here with a very big mission, so therefore I need as much energy as I can get, and our body is our battery for our energy. So if we can exercise and or like find the exercise that really nourish you. I hate running, for example, so I don't run. But I lift weights, I swim, I dance, I do all kinds of rollerblades, all kind of exercise that I really find fun, that I really enjoy doing. So find what exercise that really drives you and do that every day. Move your body every day. Because when we move our body, there is so much more flow that can pass through. Ask for help. Ask for help for the things that is not your genius zone. So if you sit and use 80 hours putting up a website, it's way more beneficial for you to pay someone to help you with it, to pay someone that has that as their genius zone. Maybe they can do it in 1 hour. Or 2 hours. Yeah, so really ask out for help, and if you don't have money to invest in it to begin with, then switch services. Then ask out on your Facebook or Instagram and say, hey, I really need this, can someone help me? Then be around a tribe, a community that supports you, that cheers on you. That's why I have the Love Leader Tribe. It's an online tribe where we support each other in our biggest dreams, because it's so important to not feel alone in this journey. It's so important to have people around us that can cheer us up when we feel low, when we lose the belief in ourselves, because we all lose faith in ourselves sometimes. So to have people around you that really believes in you is very, very important. And then only buy products from people that have actually walked the talk. There is so much out there with people selling a lot of different stuff where it's not really embodied. It's not really they haven't walked the road themselves, and don't sell any products yourself that you haven't really embodied yet, that you haven't learned yet. So start with the tools that you have already felt worked for you and sell them in a product instead of selling manifestation if you have never manifested anything. It's so important to be really honest in your business and to be really respectful about people's time and money. So begin where you're at. Speak the language that you speak with your friends, that you normally that is your natural tongue, that is your natural slang. As more authentic you can meet up online, the more easy it is for people to feel you. And we don't buy anything if we don't have trust in people, if we don't have trust that they can actually help us. So whatever you have achieved in your life, whatever you have conquered, whatever, we all swim around in each our pond, and our pond has like an issue or a topic. For example, my topic is very much being a super, super sensitive woman, super heart-centered, super eager to serve everyone. So how do I serve myself first? How do I make a business from my heart and not from my head? How do I be so loving and gentle with myself? How do I create energetically boundaries, physically and energetically, around my body, so I feel energized all the time? That has been the pond that I have been swimming around in. Maybe your pond is the same, maybe yours is different, but we all have some water that we are really, really familiar in. And when we're swimming around in that, we also get the tools to come up. So those tools are the ones we can give out to the world. And that picture I have learned from someone called Katrine Heller, and I love that picture so much, because we all have tools that can help each other, but sometimes, especially with our genius zone, so most of it's come from a man called Gay Hendricks. It's a book that's called The Big Leap, that talks about that people live in these 4 zones, and most of us live in this zone of excellence. If we are doing a successful job, if we're doing something where we're actually quite good at it and people are really like giving us applause for it and like, hey, yes, well done, but it doesn't feel like that fulfillment, that ease, that bliss inside of you, then it's probably your zone of excellence and not your zone of genius. So your zone of genius is often what you think is so easy, what you don't even value because you've done it your whole life. For me, my zone of genius is that I spot people's genius zones, that I spot where their light shines the most, and then I speak it to them so they can see it themselves. My zone of genius is to create visuals, to put clothes together that looks in the way that I want to feel inside. And all my zones of genius, I've always thought like, everyone could do this. It's so easy. And your zone of genius is not easy for everyone else. That's why it's your zone of genius, and that's why you're here to share that with the world. So really be curious about, ask your friends, what is it that you see in me? What is it that I'm really good at? What is it that I always do, that I always say, that I always share about? What is it that your friends ask for help from you about? Yeah. And then do one step every day towards your dream. Whatever it is, small or big, just one step. Gain this confidence and this reliability with yourself, because our soul gets so disappointed if we keep setting big goals and we never reach them. So just one small goal each day. So what is the next step you can take? What is the next step? Yes, you got this. And if you want my help, I have Love Leader mentoring for 8 months. It starts next May. And it's in Denmark. Then I have Love Leader Tribe. It's in Danish right now, but it will be in English next year. I have online meditations, a lot. You can see everything on avalonkarn.com. For now, it's in Danish for all of your English-speaking tribe. a lot of good stuff will come in the future. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if this gave you any value. Then I would love to connect with you again, or find me on Instagram. I'm everywhere, avalonkhan.com, but mostly on Instagram and offline. Much love to you, and enjoy your summer.